What's going on? This is Multi Styles, and what we got here is Fight Night's finest. Let's get ready to rumble! Fight Night's finest. Let's step in the ring where the lights are blinded. I'm about to just knock you out. Now your mouthpiece, you cannot find it. You cannot face the weather. Warming up like May's weather. Super fast like Mayweather. You cannot put your face together. Cause my hands is lightning speed. I don't really think people wanna fight with me. You'll likely flee like Frazier from Foreman. Guaranteed tonight you'll bleed. Looking like I swiped your feet from under you. I'm like Tyson Beast. I'll punish you. I don't think that there's nothing your freaks are gonna do but sleep.
What is good, boxing fans and gamers? It's your boy, Fight Night's finest, the selfie commentator. I can't even finish the intro because look at that, man. Somebody please get on their knees and pray to whatever God you believe in, because Roberto Duran has been locked in. He's locked, loaded, and ready to fire at anybody who steps in his way. And that opponent just happens to be Juilo Cesar Chavez. 95 wins, 68 losses, and of those 95 wins, 67 of them have come by way of knockout. Now, I know you guys have never seen a video where I've been defeated playing Roberto Duran. Will that be today? Will my opponent have the skills to pay the bills in order to add that first O onto the record of Mr. Roberto Duran? Now, I'm not saying I've never lost with him. I lost, I think, to Boxing IQ sparring with Roberto Duran. That's the only match I've ever lost, I think, playing Roberto Duran. My first money fight that I had on Fight Night Champion was a win against Roberto Duran. And then from that point on, I was like, this is my guy. This is the person who I'm going to fight every single match with whenever I'm being dead serious. So, Fight Night. What made you lock in the Mr. Roberto Duran? You're undefeated fighter. You're prize fighter. You're Floyd Mayweather of Golden Boy Promotions, or Floyd Promotions now. He has his own little Mayweather promotion. But yeah, whatever. We don't care. You have your own promotions. We know you still work. I don't hear me. I don't hear nothing. But what made you lock in Roberto Duran today? Well, we've been getting some comments asking us to do a fight with an inside fighter with a short reach. Now, unfortunately, it's not against another outside fighter, but it is against a Juilo Cesar Chavez, so it will be a slugfest. This will determine who has the better inside fighting skills. You see us here cutting off the ring, pushing him off here. He's back against the ropes, and when that happens, we let the hands go, we let the combinations fly. Nothing lands there, but we are able to cut the ring off and get him thinking. Stiff left jab does land. So for the person who was asking for the gameplay, asking for the inside fighting, here it is. Here you go, man. Here's the request. I am going to get in a match with Floyd Patterson. I went out there and I spent some money so I can actually go and buy most of the Heavyweight Legends packs. Now, I know you guys have been asking for some Jack Dempsey gameplay and asking me to be the one to go out there and explain it. But listen, man. Listen. Dempsey's just a terrible fighter. I have to be completely honest with you guys. I can't fight with him neither. He's one of those guys that was like, yeah, man, when I first learned about him, like, Jack Dempsey, he seems like a cool dude that I want to fight with. But he has a 77-inch reach. He has the cross block, which really doesn't fit his style. Power straight comes through at the end of the round and ends up stunning him. But he does have the 77-inch reach. It's just hard to fight with him on the inside. He can't take, anytime you hit him in the body, he just buckles over and he can't take a shot. It's really, really tough to fight with Jack Dempsey. I will try to get some gameplay with you guys, but I really have to be in the mood for that one. I really have to be in the mood for it, because he's not an easy guy to fight with, and his particular hooks style and just constantly throwing punches, it doesn't really work on this game. Maybe if I go up against somebody like a Klitschko, or, you know, it's really, really tough just to get a good style matchup using Jack Dempsey. So right here we got him up against the ropes once again. Start working the body, start working the high and low combinations. Left hook followed by the straight downstairs to the body. Not taking a step back, constantly working the body. Power straights, power uppercuts try to come through. We are unable to land that. Juilo Cesar Chavez able to lean to the side and sneak in a jab. Left uppercut followed by the right hook does not land. Straight right hand does land. Downstairs to the body. So Fight Night, when you're playing Juilo Cesar Chavez, do you want to be on the outside against somebody who's pressuring you? Well, since Juilo Cesar Chavez is at the 7-pound weight disadvantage, If I was him, I would just be working the body right now. That's what I'll be doing. Hooks downstairs to the body, left hooks to the head if I can get them in. Just constantly working the body. I would not be using the outside like this guy is. He looks like a pack of sour Skittles. He got the light green and the yellow coming out. But will it be enough for him to win the fight? Continue to watch the fight, man. Let's stick through the entirety of it. I know some of you guys are like, oh, well, based on what's going on, I know what's going to happen. Just watch, okay? You don't know how this game works. You don't know how it ends. You guys see me pull back some miracle sweaty comebacks in the 9th round, down by 8. So just hang in there, okay? Just hang in there. 30 seconds remaining in round number 2. High and low combinations are connecting from one. Roberto Duran tries to back him down here. 2 hooks do miss from Julio Cesar Chavez. Let me talk about the styles matchup. I want to call the action, but I feel like I need to talk about this. Playing Julio Cesar Chavez, you should be working the body. That's where you should be living right now. This outside game of his, I don't know what he's trying to pull here, but he really should not be on the outside. He should be on the inside, banging the drum, getting inside the kitchen, causing all kinds of havoc, getting inside the oven, and turning on the flames, man. You can't. Right now, working the body is like preheating the oven. You can't just throw a cold turkey in there and expect it to cook without preheating the oven. It's just not right. Right now, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Using the jab to get onto the inside. If he's just going to stand there and try to cover up, well, we're going to let the hands go and something's going to slip past the guard. We're going through the middle and then around the sides first. That's how you get and slip past a person with a high guard. Also, we're working the body. Straight right hand downstairs to the body connects, but he does end up countering with a side step right hook. Power straight. Counter from Julio Cesar Chavez, starting to build some momentum. I come back by working the body downstairs with the 3-piece combination. He's trying to move his head, but he's doing it oh so awkwardly. Leaning back and kind of trying to move to the side at the same time. Alright, you want to do that? We're going to let the hands go. Left uppercut does connect. Side step, right uppercut, followed by the 1-2 combination. We have him trapped up in the corner here. And when he's trapped up in the corner, you go to work. You don't let him rest. You don't give him a chance to recover. You let the hands go. So right now we're cutting the ring off again. Notice where he is all the time whenever we let our hands go with those wild combinations. Even though they control compact combinations, I still like to think of them as wild because as an inside fighter, you don't want to have a predictable style. You want to constantly keep throwing punches that isn't predictable. You don't know where it's going to come. Is he going to hit me from the left? Is he going to hit me from the right? Is he going to triple up the combination? Is he going to triple up the left hook? You never want to know. So you see us here doing exactly what we should be doing as an inside fighter. Now you can't move your head much on this game because head movement just doesn't work. That's the honest truth about it. Like sometimes you could get lucky and the head movement can work, but you're gonna end up wasting a lot more stamina than you should because why? You're moving your head, you're not doing anything effective, you're getting hit to the body, which is also gonna drop your stamina. It's just a big waste of time. So a lot of times we're relying on the stiff left jab to get us onto the inside, stepping in when we're out of range, or trying to work in behind the 1-2 combinations. Also, if we feel he's doing some good work, we gotta stop him. We gotta make him pay. We gotta make him think about it. We work downstairs to the body in order to take out some of the stamina. 1-2 combination followed by the left uppercut to the head, followed by the right hook that does not land, and that brings the end to that round. We're gonna go ahead and let this one out of here because no, you're making too much noise. We don't want to hear you today. Go ahead, go on out, get out, leave, nah, scram, whatever. All right, we now take a look at Teddy Atlas' scorecard, 30-27, 3 rounds to zip in favor of Roberto Duran, bringing the inside pressure. What is he doing well in this fight night? Well, the thing is that Roberto Duran is doing well in this fight is he's getting to the body. He's letting his hands go whenever he has them up against the rope. He has been a general of the ring. He has been able to cut the ring off and make Julio Cesar Chavez have fear about throwing and trading punches back. With any other fighter right now, if they did not have the chin of Julio Cesar Chavez, who is just getting pummeled on the ropes, is trying to throw back, but Roberto Duran is getting the better of the exchanges. But like I was saying, he's cutting off the ring and having Chavez scared to throw combinations back. And when he does try to throw back, well, he's just not being effective. That's why it's 3 rounds to zip with 150 going in round number 4. Julio Cesar Chavez is able to stun Roberto Duran with a counter left hook that has him shocked. just for a second. But Roberto Duran, being the warrior that he is, being the best lightweight fighter to ever come in the history of boxing, gets right back on his man, starts using the jab to get back on the inside, and starts letting the hands go. Minute left, almost in round number 4. Jab followed by the right hook does connect from Roberto Duran. Tries to work the body and then ends up getting in a nice power left hook to the head. Misses a power hook and then now is trying to track him down. Julio Cesar Chavez trying to use that boxing ability, trying to slip and move past the onslaught from Roberto Duran. Back straight up, gets a power straight downstairs to the body. Roberto Duran misses with the power left uppercut downstairs to the body. Does connect with the power left uppercut to the head though. Followed by the combination, jab right hook downstairs, uppercut to the head, straight right hand counter from Roberto Duran as the receipt. Left hook does not land from Julio Cesar Chavez. Power right uppercut downstairs to the body. Jab uppercut to the head. There's so much action right now. I'm falling behind on it. Nice, beautiful hook combination from Roberto Duran to end round number 4. Chavez in the corner right now like, coach, tell me what to do, coach. Tell me what to do, because right now, look at the bruising that this man is taking. He's got a bruise under his left eye. He's got a bruise under his right hand. He's been clocked right in the chin so many times with the uppercut that he's got a bruise there too. Right now, into round number 5, fresh start. What will Roberto Duran do? The question is, did that stun hurt him a lot more than he let on in round number 5? Starts coming back onto the inside. Power straight downstairs to the body. Does score pretty effectively for Roberto Duran. Now starts to track his man down. Starts using the jab. Having a hard time cutting off the ring and getting Chavez to the ropes is where he wants him to be. That's where he really wants to let his offense go. Left hook does not connect from Julio Cesar Chavez. Being a lot more passive in this round. Not seeing him come out with as many combinations as he's been. Now let's talk about what Julio Cesar Chavez can do here to get the advantage. 1, he can use the jab. Power left hook does connect downstairs to the body. Counter left hook does connect. But what can he be doing in order to take the advantage? Right now, Roberto Duran has the momentum. He has the pace. And whenever somebody has the pace, has the rhythm going, has everything, you know, working in their favor, their body's worn, their muscles is working, he's feeling good, you got to start using the jab. Use the jab to disrupt the rhythm. Stop backing straight up and stop letting him cut the ring off. Stop backing down. That's where you want to be as Julio Cesar Chavez. In the center of the ring, not having to worry about going anywhere. Get off first. That's how you take advantage of the inside. Notice Roberto Duran has been first in this fight pretty much all the time. He's using the jab to set up his offense. He's using the jab to disrupt the rhythm anytime Julio Cesar Chavez tries to get something going. Left uppercut followed by the right hook downstairs, followed by 2 hooks to the head. Left and right does connect. Left uppercut followed by the right hook downstairs to the body from Roberto Duran. 30 seconds remaining in round number 5. Fight night, cutting the ring off, using the jab, getting him back into that corner, which is where he wants him to be. Jab right, followed by the right uppercut, does connect. Power shots coming out from Roberto Duran that are ineffective. Tries to sidestep the right hook, does successfully, but is not able to land the counter power shot downstairs to end round number 5. Duran also taking a little bit of bruising as we take a look at the right side of his face. Also got a little scrape there. Nothing too much for this warrior to worry about as we enter into round number 6. For the first time, we're seeing something a little bit different here. Roberto Duran coming out boxing. He has been putting in a lot of work so far in this fight, so he might be looking to take a round off just to regain the stamina, just to recuperate a little bit before continuing on with that attack. Jab to the head does connect. Right now Duran has a good and solid jab and he's trying to land and use it so that he can recover. Counters from Julio Cesar Chavez, being able to get the timing down of that jab and work the body effectively. We all know that Julio Cesar Chavez has a nasty left hook to the body, and he's starting to use it here in this round. Slower pace than we've seen in the first 5 rounds of this fight. Jab was not able to connect it, but it is able to get in there. Like I said, he's been a lot more passive this round. Duran really trying to take the break. This will be Julio Cesar's chance not to so much set his own pace, but to really take control of this fight, to really show Duran that he can dominate him in this round. Counter left hook does connect. Left hook also from Julio Cesar does connect onto Roberto Duran. Fight Night starting to work the body now. Straight right hand followed by the left hook to the body does not connect. Julio Cesar Chavez trying to pick his spot, starting to do a little bit of head movement. You see him moving around the ring. You see him moving that head, just moving for no apparent reason. Maybe doing a little Chris Eubank Jr. impersonation. That guy's weird. Anyway, 40 seconds left in round number 6. We see Julio Cesar Chavez trying to land some work downstairs to the body, but he's stopped in his tracks by the stiff, solid left jab from Roberto Duran. 30-second mark now in round number 6. Roberto Duran now starting to bring out some of the heavy artillery, starting to let the hands go a little bit, but he's just not in the right range. He doesn't have the right positioning in the ring to do so. Julio Cesar Chavez starting to stand still and starting to take some of this damage out from Roberto Duran, who is now able to sidestep one punch, tries to throw the left hook over the top, but ends up missing and paying a price by the straight right hand, which brings an end to the action of round number 6. We take a look here at the stamina recovery. 11% back and 71%. With about 4 rounds left of action to go in this fight. But who knows? Both of these men have power to end the fight at any time. We now begin round number 7, and it looks like Duran is continuing with this boxing trade. I do believe he lost the last round just because he was not able to get in enough of the heavy artillery, and Chavez was able to counter pretty effectively downstairs to the body during times in that round. We now see Julio Cesar Chavez trying to press the action, but Duran has the receipt. He has the answer. It's the jab followed by the right hands downstairs to the body. Left uppercut was not able to connect, but the right hook downstairs to the body did. 1-2 misses from Julio Cesar Chavez, who comes back with a headbutt and bounces off the skull of Roberto Duran that snaps his head back like an Ali jab. Minute and 50 seconds left in round number 7. You can tell Duran did not like that, and he's not looking to box now. He's pressing the action. Counter, sidestep, left uppercut to the head does land from Duran. Left hook followed by the straight does not. Jab, the basic 1-2 jab to the head followed by the straight downstairs to the body was pretty effective there for Roberto Duran. Left hook followed by the straight right hand is able to connect from Julio Cesar Chavez. Both of these men not backing up, not backing down. We see Duran trying to take advantage of the fact that Julio Cesar Chavez does not have good footwork, and he stands there and looks to trade and ends up eating a couple of counters in that exchange. Now getting him up against the ropes. This is where Duran wants him. 40 seconds left in round number 7. Duran pushing him now, trying to get him against the ropes. Julio Cesar Chavez is now against the ropes. Jab straight followed by a 2-punch combination to the body is able to connect from Duran. Left hook followed by the straight right hand. Counter right hook over the top from Julio Cesar Chavez. That was the receipt. 20 seconds left to go in round number 7. It looks like Duran will try to take it easy and get back to basic boxing. Get back to the footwork. Get back to circling to his left and start looking to use the jab. 2 seconds left, and that is the end of round number 7 as we head into round number 8. Another 11% stamina recovery for Duran, so he's bulking back up. It's like he's in the gym after a long layoff, after recovering, after recouping, after putting on a couple of pounds and taking some time to shed it so he can get back onto the inside. We now take a look at Teddy Atlas' scorecard, 69-64, 6 rounds to 1 in favor of Roberto Duran. Now we are in the 8th round here, and it's up to Duran to try to close the show now. He should be refreshed after taking 2 rounds off and now look to go back to work. Start trying to let the hands go, starting to let the combinations go. But the question is, how much does Julio Cesar Chavez have left in the tank? He's been taking a beating pretty much the entire fight. He's been getting hit with all kinds of combinations. And speaking of combinations, sidestep left uppercut followed by the right hook downstairs to the body was pretty effective there from Duran. We are now seeing Julio Cesar Chavez able to keep in the fight in the center of the ring for just a little bit. But for how long will he be before he's back up against those ropes? Left hook does connect from Julio Cesar Chavez. Counter shot from one of these men. I was unable to see it because it was just blazing fast. Minute 30 mark here in round number 8. Neither man willing to go to the ropes. Neither man is looking to be bullied here in this fight. But Julio Cesar Chavez does give up his ground, trying to look for a counter. Right uppercut stuns him, and there's the straight right hand to put him down. Roberto Duran able to catch the first knockdown of this fight. Get cold clocked by the straight right hand that came out like a bullet unloaded from a gun in a chamber, and that will be the first knockdown of the fight. It looks like Julio Cesar Chavez wasn't too hurt or affected by it. He is able to get back to his feet by the count of 3, and the action continues. A minute left in round number 8. Headbutts out again from Julio Cesar Chavez, which is going to cost him another point. He's already behind on points, but I think he used those headbutts in order to recover. Another blatant headbutt where Julio Cesar Chavez looked for the DQ win. It looks like Duran's taking some precautions now. He's starting to do what he needs to so that this fight can continue on. We're seeing the jabs come out. He does get a little close that time, and if Chavez wanted to end it, he should have been able to do so there by just letting go another headbutt. 1-2 combinations unable to connect. We now see that man exploited the pump blocking system. Now trying to look just to survive to the end of this round. 10 seconds to go in round number 8. 3-punch combination. Sidestep, right uppercut, followed by the 1-2 downstairs to the body. One of Roberto Duran, aka Fight Night's Finest, signatures as he gets the 8% stamina recovery in round number 9. Duran comes out boxing again, looks for the double jab, one upstairs to the head, one to the body. He was able to land an effective straight right hand to the head, followed by another effective straight right hand downstairs to the body. Uppercuts are just coming through ruthlessly right up the middle and splitting the guard of Julio Cesar Chavez. Straight right hand does connect from him. 3-punch combination, the left hook followed by the right hook, but notice the snap in the punches isn't there, and that may be the main reason why Julio Cesar Chavez was able to get dropped for the first time in round number 8. Pushes his man off, starts working the outside, left hook followed by the straight right hand does connect. Straight backstep straight from Julio Cesar Chavez is able to connect. Resorted to the spam now, just doing whatever it takes to win at this point. Tries to use the head movement. Left hook followed by the straight. Lands, but it's not effective. Duran is like a truck. He looks like a Lucas Matisse here. Just keep coming forward. The train is on. I don't know where I was going with that one. Anyway. Come on, guys. I'm doing pretty good up to this point, right? Minute 30 seconds left in round number 9. Roberto Duran able to let the combinations go and back his man up. Left hook followed by the right hook downstairs to the body. I can't believe I just whipped like that. Alright. Anyway, let's get back to this action. Roberto Duran able to let all kinds of combinations go. Working the head and the body. Left hook followed by the straight. Unable to connect. Chavez with the high guard is able to dodge most of these punches with a clean 1-2 combination. Jab followed by the right uppercut is able to land effectively onto Julio Cesar Chavez. Try to sidestep a punch, which he did do effectively, but the straight right hand, the quick lightning speed that now seems, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. It's hard to do this for 10 rounds. Alright, 10 seconds left in round number 9. Sidestep right uppercut followed by the 1-2 downstairs to the body. Able to close out round number 9, and let me get my bearings back so that I can do this for the final round. Not try to mess up here as we call the 10th round of action. 66% stamina should be more than enough in the tank for Duran. The bruising over the right eye, neither of these men cut. Considering the power of both of these two, I was quite surprised. The 10th and final round is on the way. Duran coming forward, letting the hands go. Julio Cesar Chavez not backing down, trying to stand in the pocket and fight like a true Mexican warrior. He is able to get hit by some power shots downstairs to the body, some murderous power shots. Counter shot does make Duran buckle over for a second, taking the wind out of the souls. It's like the Holy Ghost just left his body. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in round number 10. Power straight counter downstairs for Duran, able to back him up towards the ropes. But Duran is not able to get him onto the ropes, which is where he wants him to be. But he's letting the combinations go. At this point, he just has to keep throwing. He just has to keep throwing punches, because if he does, he will be able to knock him down again like it was done in round number 8. Straight right hand over the top of the jab from Julio Cesar Chavez connects with the chin of Roberto Duran, who lets a beautiful flurry goes. Both men shoes shining, trying to show the judges why they deserve this fight. 1-2 combination, unable to connect. 3-punch combination out from Duran, unable to get all the shots in, but able to get in a few. Power left uppercut downstairs to the body, followed by the 3-punch combination. Duran is like a monster. He has no off button right now. He's just going and going and going with the combinations, and it finally pays off. Jab followed by the right uppercut is able to get the job done, and down goes Julio Cesar Chavez for the second time in this fight. Beautiful, beautiful knockdown. Oh man, somebody please teach this man some defense. Will he be able to answer the count? 5, 6, He gets back to the vertical base and is able to get those gloves off. And yes, he is ready to go. The ref is going to let this one continue. 50 seconds left in round number 10. Can Duran close the show? Julio Cesar Chavez trying to move his head, trying to bob and weave, but it is not enough. Switches to southpaw and gets hit right with the jab, followed by the right uppercut combination. Get your chin check as he goes down for the third time in this fight. Will this be the ending? Will this be the closing, deciding factor of this fight for it to be won by knockout? A signature from Fight Night's Finest. The right uppercut chin check. He's buckled, he's wobbly, he's moving all over the place. 8, 9, 10. And that's the end of this fight. I hope you guys did enjoy the video despite my whiff there in the 9th round. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section and also like the video if you did enjoy. Anyway, it's been your boy, Fight Night's Finest, the selfie commentator, and I'm off this. Peace!
Open up! You sure he still live here?
Fool, I told you this is.
Open up!
Who the fuck is it? CJ, the fuck you want? Get the fuck out of here.